Ubisoft has found itself in a quagmire of public discontent, with gamers expressing outrage over its recent missteps. The speculation surrounding a potential move to take the company private in partnership with Tencent is particularly unsettling. This speculation seems increasingly plausible as numerous high-ranking executives have started to abandon ship, a move that signals deeper internal chaos. Ubisoft's current trajectory is unsustainable, and substantial changes are urgently needed to regain consumer trust. To navigate its precarious position, the company would need to undertake an ambitious overhaul, scrapping a significant portion of its projects currently in the pipeline, taking several years off to reassess its approach, and most importantly, genuinely listening to what its customers want. Yet such radical measures appear improbable as Ubisoft continues to press forward with its contentious strategies, even confirming that discussions about a private takeover by Tencent are indeed on the table. The involvement of Tencent raises significant concerns within the gaming community. As a company tightly controlled by the Chinese Communist Party (CCP), Tencent's track record within the industry has often been viewed with skepticism. Their history of acquiring stakes in various companies has not translated into better gaming experiences for consumers. Instead, there's a prevailing fear that a Tencent buyout could lead Ubisoft to pivot entirely toward mobile gaming, replete with predatory microtransactions that prioritize profit over player experience. Under such an arrangement, Ubisoft's once beloved franchises could transform into hollow experiences stripped of their original appeal. Recent reports from reputable sources have highlighted that Tencent Holdings and the Guillemot family are seriously contemplating a buyout of the beleaguered French developer. This consideration comes in light of Ubisoft's staggering market decline, having lost more than half of its value this year alone. An official spokesperson from Ubisoft acknowledged the speculation surrounding potential interests, stating that management regularly reviews all strategic options in the interest of stakeholders. However, the ongoing internal turmoil cannot be overlooked, especially with influential figures like Cameron Lee, the vice president of Rainbow Six, leaving the company. The departure of such key personnel amid a critical period for development raises significant red flags. Ubisoft has failed to deliver on long-standing fan desires, such as an Assassin's Creed game set in Japan. Instead, what has been presented thus far is fraught with inaccuracies and a lack of creative vision, leading to skepticism about the quality of upcoming releases. Promotional efforts that include dubious merchandise and questionable cultural representations have only added to the growing unrest among fans. As if the internal strife weren't enough, reports indicate that Ubisoft is considering drastic cost-cutting measures that could result in layoffs affecting around 40% of its workforce, translating to approximately 8,000 employees. The financial outlook remains grim, with the company struggling to regain its footing after a string of failures this year. Titles such as Skull and Bones, rumored to have a staggering budget, have floundered, failing to deliver the expected returns. The much-touted X-Defiant, pitched as a potential Call of Duty killer, underperformed significantly, and even the heavily marketed Star Wars Outlaws struggled to find its audience despite a massive marketing budget. The impending release of Assassin's Creed Shadows may further exacerbate the company's woes. Although the franchise has a loyal following, the backlash against Ubisoft's recent decisions is likely to impact sales negatively. The combination of gamer dissatisfaction and the company's apparent disregard for customer feedback creates a perfect storm for potential underperformance. Moreover, the future of other highly anticipated projects, such as Beyond Good and Evil 2, remains shrouded in uncertainty. With development dragging on for nearly a decade and scant updates emerging, expectations have reached a critical juncture where hope is waning. The lack of clarity surrounding these projects only compounds the skepticism regarding Ubisoft's ability to deliver compelling gaming experiences. In summary, if Ubisoft does decide to proceed with a private acquisition by Tencent, the outlook is decidedly bleak. The potential for massive layoffs, substantial restructuring, and the erosion of brand identity looms ominously. What was once a revered name in the gaming industry could become yet another cautionary tale of failure amid a rapidly evolving landscape. As the company wrestles with its identity and direction, it faces a reckoning that could irrevocably alter its place in gaming history. With every passing day, the stakes grow higher for Ubisoft, and the question remains, can they turn the tide before it's too late?